Alright girls, what are you working with? What are you doing? What is this?
This is
What are they?
a landscape.
Landscapes! And what did you do with the landscapes?
The landscapes.
Did you organize them?
Yeah. We do on a paper.
Organize. And now can you tell me which of these are artificial and which of them are natural landscapes?
P4 es un curso súper especial, puesto que los alumnos, según ellos, ya son grandes. Las chicas pasan a sus nuevas clases en la zona de primaria y los chicos vienen al cole que tanto tiempo llevan esperando, Guadalete, el cole de los mayores.
Who can tell me what is this? You? You? Gonzalo?
Yes.
What is this? What is this? It's a plant. Can you read the different parts of the plant?
Yes.
Yes. Start. The first one is the... Okay, good. The second? Stem. The next one?
La adaptación a este nuevo cole la realizan súper rápido, sintiéndose como en casa desde el primer día. La forma de trabajar va cambiando de manera gradual, para que los alumnos se adapten progresivamente al nuevo curso, siempre desde el cariño, la cercanía y la confianza, potenciando y desarrollando al máximo las habilidades de cada alumno, ya que cada uno es único. Todo ello lo llevamos a cabo en un ambiente de trabajo lúdico, ya que en estas edades el juego es el principal aliado del aprendizaje. Por la mañana, cuando llegamos, les rezamos a la Virgen para dar paso a las distintas clases, comenzando cada una de ellas con un breve repaso de lo trabajado el día anterior.
Everybody at the same time have to say the name of the toy that I've got here. Okay, I'm going to lift one toy and you have to say, for example...
El recreo es uno de los momentos más esperados, donde disfrutan al aire libre jugando y compartiendo experiencias con sus compañeros.
I don't want mistakes, eh? That one.
En el comedor educativo, además de fomentar hábitos alimentarios saludables, trabajamos los buenos modales en la mesa. Y en clase, trabajamos y animamos a los alumnos a practicar hábitos y actitudes saludables.
Let's start with this picture. What can you tell me about this picture? What is this?
A city.
It's a city. And what type of landscape would it be? Artificial. Very good. Why is it artificial? Do you remember? Because there are cars. Right? Because the human have built houses as well. What about this landscape? What is this?
The beach.
The beach. And
Este año, con la nueva metodología IB, el alumno es el principal protagonista de su aprendizaje, donde a través de un ciclo de indagación exploran y construyen sus propias identidades personales y culturales.
We use the IB method, which is a method that contains 6 transdisciplinary themes, and normally we work with 2 of them per term. In each transdisciplinary theme, we have a central idea and inquiry lines, which go with the subjects that we include in that unit of inquiry. Normally, it includes social and natural science, and then the third one can vary. We could have language, math, art, physical education, music. It depends on the contents that we're working with that unit itself. The way we work in the class is we follow a cycle of inquiry, which is a way of working with the students, and I'm going to briefly explain how this works. We start tuning in with the students, and this is the first step of the cycle of inquiry, and here teachers want to find out the knowledge that the students have before we begin the unit. Normally we ask questions about the contents that we're going to work. We discuss the central idea, the inquiry lines, and we want to find out what they know. The next step is finding out. And here what we want to do is we want the children to now discover more information about what we're going to work with. But we want them to do it. They can discover by watching videos, they can take their books, they can look at the posters that we hang around the class. And we want them to now find out this new information, no? And we even ask questions and answer the questions from inquiries that they might have. Further on, we move to the next step of the cycle of inquiry, which is sorting out. Sorting out is one of the steps where the children, now the students, they have to organize their ideas. Now now we have all the information. We know what we knew before we started the unit. We now know more about the topic. So now we're going to organize all these ideas and see how we can connect them. And here we can work in groups, we can use worksheets, and so that this includes writing, organizing, where can we put all our ideas and so on. After they sort it out, we now go further with our knowledge, which is the next step, going further. In going further, we want our students to find out more. We want them to go further with what we know now. So we can use this even going to the library and giving them more materials for them to take this knowledge further on. Once we've gone further, they make conclusions. So now in making conclusions, PIP4 students they're young, they're 6 to 7 year olds, but they still have to make their own conclusions. They have to realize what they've learned. What did I know at the beginning of the unit of inquiry? And what do I know now? What has changed in my learning process? So we have them make conclusions, and teachers also evaluate their students and see what they've learned also. And then the last step of the cycle of inquiry is taking action, which is a step where we want our students to now put in action all this knowledge that they've known. It could be making a campaign, it could be doing a project and presenting it. There are several ways of having them take action, but taking action is now applying all this knowledge to our world. So this was briefly an explanation how we work in the class. We want our children to become. We want our students to become inquirers, and we do follow learner profiles that we must include, and we have keywords and related concepts that help our students reach the knowledge. What we want to accomplish with the IB program is that our students learn to respect themselves and others and to understand the world around them. Just to mention that we also work with learner profile, which is a way we want our students to become. We want our students to become inquirers, knowledgeable thinkers, communicators. We want them to be principled and to be open-minded, and to be risk takers, to learn to take risks, and being caring with others and balanced. So this was just a brief explanation of how we work with this mythology in our schools.
Adiós.